Hey, this is Suzanne Mosley with Usborne Books and More, and I wanted to make a quick video for you today about my favorite books by Usborne Books and More for babies and toddlers. So I want to show you these series. Most of these are in series, so there's multiple books in those series, and then also want to allow you to peek inside them. So the first one is That's Not My Tractor. There are 30 plus titles in the That's Not My series. And I love this book because you can literally use this for years. I love how thick the pages are. They are extra thick board pages. And then they also have rounded corners. And then they are doubly laminated. So if your baby chews on it, or if he spits up on it, you can just wipe it down, and I love that. One other fun little thing is that in all the That's Not My books, there's a hidden mouse, so you can find the little mouse with your child as well. But each book says, That's Not My Tractor, its trailer is too rough. So it goes through things that are not true about whatever it is. That's not my lion, that's not my meerkat, that's not my airplane. So it goes through that, and then there's texture on each pages, like these wheels are too squishy, this seat is too scratchy, and then at the end, That's My Tractor, its headlamps are so shiny. So the repetitive text is awesome for babies as well. And then one other thing to note, I do love the rounded corners so they don't poke their eyeballs out when they're playing with it. And then also, if you'll notice the really thick, dark black outline on each page, these books are perfect for babies that are 4 months and under who can't yet see color, but they can see black and white. So you can literally prop this in front of them for tummy time, and then they can focus and stare on the extra thick black lines. So that first series is the That's Not My series. This is That's Not My Tractor. There are the cutest books. That's Not My Fairy. That's Not My Frog. There's so many in that series. So I love that one. And then the next series I wanted to tell you about are our playbooks. These books are so colorful, I can hardly stand it. So let me just show you inside it. They're so colorful. So for babies and for toddlers, these again are really extra thick board pages. And again, they have the rounded corners for safety as well. But this one specifically is animals. We have farm animals. We have colors. There are several different books in the playbook series, but they all have these same characteristics. So they're vibrantly illustrated. They have different, different inside little holes on the different pages. And the other thing I like are these finger trails, which are awesome for fine motor development. You can ask your child, okay, trace the snake. Maybe they won't be freaked out to trace a snake, but that is a wonderful fine motor skill for them to practice. There's a little fuzzy tummy on the monkey as well. So that's our playbook series, and perfect for babies and toddlers. And then I love these. These are our Slide and See. Slide and See Farm is our newest one. There's also Slide and See Under the Sea. There's multiple books in this series. But every page has a little section on the page that your child would slide, okay? And it reveals or hides something when they slide it. So again, this is perfect for fine motor development because your child or your grandchild has to physically with their little finger put it inside the circle and then push it back and forth or push it up and down. I love this one. It shows Charlotte. I'm going to name that spider Charlotte because we love Charlotte's Web in my house. So that's the Slide and See series. And then a couple of others. We have Baby's Very First Noisy Books. These are fabulous. Children love music. There's not a lot of words. We have older versions of these noisy books, but these are the very first ones. So really the goal here is just for the child to focus on the pictures and then also to use the music. And what I love about Usborne's noisy books is that noisy is kind of an illusion because they're not noisy. The music is amazing, and they also have the capability of turning on and off. So when you push the button, you can push it again to stop it. And I know that the noisy books my boys had when they were little did not work that way. I had to listen to the whole, fingernail and chalkboard song until it got to the end. But these you can press and stop. Love it. And the music is sweet. They are not noisy. I'm going to show that one next. I love the Very First Word series as well. These are word books, word books. Of course, they're word books. They're board books. They have the rounded corners as well. Board books, really thick pages. And this one specifically is colors. So it shows different items that are different colors. This is great for introducing colors with your child. And one friend has this book and it's so sweet. She said that she and her daughter like to do it together, and she'll say, okay, Mommy, you pick something that's your favorite on the green page. And they'll go through it together and use it, not just for the mom to read to her, but they go through it and they pick the different item. And then she said she'll turn to another page. Okay, Mommy, now we're going to do pink. What's your favorite picture on the pink? So when I see this book and when I show it to people, they think, it's just, another word book for a kid to look at. But actually, it's a great tool for you to bond with your baby or your toddler because you can go through and pick your favorite item on each colored page. So that's a whole series as well. Then I love the Muddle and Match series for babies and toddlers. Let me just show you quickly how these work. These offer fabulous alliteration. Every page, the P sound here, Petula, the pretty and pink princess, pops into the palace gardens to pick poppies with her pet puppy Pickles. And alliteration and hearing that vocabulary at a young age is so helpful. It's a pre-reading skill. So I love that. But then I also love that you can muddle it and mix it up and then read the silly story that it makes. But like with all Usborne books, they have unlimited uses. So you can also use this book as a matching game. Okay, let's find all the green pages, little Susie. So your child would look, okay, let's match. And she would look for all the green. Yay, you did it! So you can use it to match. You can use it to mix them up and read a funny story. So it's not just a book you go through, okay, I'm just going to read it. But there's also unlimited ways you can use it to learn with your child as well. And then one other one, I wouldn't necessarily recommend this for babies, but more so for toddlers. So I gave it to my niece when she was about 1, and she was really rough and broke some of the books. So maybe 18, 24 months, older toddlers with this. These are our, this one is My Farm Animal World. There's My Wild Animal World. I Can Count and First Words in the same series. So there's currently 4. And they have sweet little 9 little tiny books. And what I love about these, they are so tiny, but they are perfect for little ones' hands. And I love them because they have an actual story in the whole book. I am a dog. My home is a kennel. So your child can learn something in these sweet little books. But you can also, again, unlimited activity, unlimited uses with Usborne books. You can use these as a game instead of just a book. So you can dump them all out on the floor and you can say, hey, the first one we need to find is the dog. Can you find the dog? And then your child will hand you the dog. Or you can use it as a matching game. Dump them all out and then ask him or her, okay, put all the animals in the right spot. Or you can use it to teach and reinforce color. Can you hand me the one that's red? And then they would hand you the sheet book. And then they can put it in the little spot. And this is also perfect for fine motor development because they have to physically take the book and put it in that little tight space, which is perfect for fine motor development for toddlers. So, My Farm Animal World. Love it. So I hope this is helpful as you are shopping for babies and toddlers in your life. If you would like to order any of these books, they're available at my Usborne shop, SuzanneShearsUsborne.com. Thanks so much for listening, and I hope you get some of these sweet one books to share with your sweet ones, your children, your grandchildren. So thanks so much. SuzanneShearsUsborne.com for my Usborne shop. You can also find me on Facebook, Suzanne Shears Usborne Books. Can't wait to stay in touch. Thanks so much.